man? B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream. What's going on with your family? How's everybody doing? What's going on with your fam? I wanted to come to y'all with this stream. I've been wanted to come to y'all with this particular stream because I wanted you know I wanted to come to y'all with this stream because I really felt the need that this particular stream was actually going to be very deep and compelling, and this stream could like maybe help someone's life or change somebody's life, like how it did mine, how it affected me 30 years ago. And pretty much I want to talk to y'all about, the movie Menace to Society, and pretty much, talk about it, what I'm saying, and share, my experience, of what the movie, did to me when I was, at a young age watching it, and also as well, pretty much the kind of effect that it had on me, for the last 30 years. Because what the movie Menace to Society did for me, it left a deep imprint on my mind, because when I saw the trailer to the movie, I kind of had a feeling, you know what I mean, like it was going to be like something, like real deep and painful, you feel me? And I can't even lie, like when it was coming on, it was like it felt like a horror movie was coming on. And at the same time, I can't even lie to you, man, like when I was watching Menace to Society, yo, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go into your this. I'm gonna let the chat fill in. What's going on, y'all? Y'all, come on in the side of the chat. Come on inside of the chat, family. Drop your name, drop your city. Before I go into it, I'm not gonna lose my train of thought, but I just want y'all to come on inside. Hey, hey, what up, Straight Facts? What's going on? Peace. Yeah, I just want y'all to come on inside. You know what I mean? Inside of the chat, speak, say what's up, what's going on. I see you, Straight Facts, inside of the chat. I appreciate you, and also as well, um, like I said, I just want y'all to come on in, greet one another. You already know what time it is. How we do up inside of the chat. We don't argue, we don't debate, we don't do none of that stuff. Also, if you're going to be trolling, the moderators will kick you out. And if you're a moderator and you start acting crazy, I will take your wrench away, and you will be, pretty much put in suspension until I'm ready to like see if you're able to come back inside of the chat. Okay, so that's how it's going to be. So I just want y'all to know it's no hard feelings or nothing like that, but I just want y'all to know we're going to keep this chat, on rolling, and we're going to keep it positive because hey, I'm Sharon Linton. What's going on? Yeah, I just want y'all to know, like, how the movie Menace to Society has really had a major, serious effect on my life. And the movie, I remember the time when I was watching it. 30 years ago. As a matter of fact, I remember the time frame and the place and everything when I was watching it at. I was actually at an old friend Kenny house up the street, right? And I was up there, with my cousin, and our homeboy Kenny, what I'm saying, we was watching the movie, and I just remember, watching the movie, man, it felt like a horror movie. I'm sitting there like, whoa, because I'm sitting there seeing, I'm hearing all of the cussing, I'm seeing, all of the violence, I'm seeing the drug dealing, I'm seeing, like them robbing, stealing. Then of course when I'm seeing his cousin Harold get killed, that rocked my world. And then of course when I just see like, when they went to go kill the dudes that killed Harold, it just was like whoa. It was like the movie Menace to Society was just straight to the point, no sugarcoat. It was like this is the reality. Boom. Yeah, you feel me, Candlelight? It's like it's some scary shit, yo. And see, like I remember the time frame when I was watching it, that movie scared the shit out of me. Yeah, they were straight facts. Like that movie, I can't even lie to you, man. Like when I was watching it, it scared the shit out of me. I'm looking like, whoa, like, damn, what the fuck? I'm looking like, why black people so heartless killing one another? I'm looking like, whoa, I'm like, yo, is this real? Like, yo, like when I'm watching that, I'm just looking like, damn. And see, mind you, I was a child watching this movie. I'm 9 years old. I had no business watching this movie at that age. To be honest with you, I had no business watching that movie at that age. But let me continue on though, right? And I just remember watching it, it just shook me up, man, to the core, just seeing the shootings, the killings, you know what I'm saying? Like the robberies, them going to jail, the beat downs, and seeing the racism, you know what I'm saying? And then of course, you know what I mean, just seeing, you know what I mean, like seeing King, seeing Sharif and King get killed in the end, yo. It was like, yo, I swear to God, you said once it was released, the crime rate went up. Exactly, straight facts. You right about that. We're gonna get into that for a second. Cause I remember the time frame, like when I was watching it, it literally scared the shit out of me. I can't even lie to you, yo. It scared me of my own people. That movie at that time, I was scared as shit of our people. Cause I'm looking like, yo, why the fuck are our people so cold and heartless and don't care and ready to kill one another and laughing at, yo, even when old dog smoked them two Koreans and they laughing, I'm looking like, yo, are you serious? And then of course, like I said, like, yo, when I saw the ending, when King got shot up in the end, yo, you know what I mean? It's already bad enough, yo. You know what I'm saying? When Sharif, he gets killed by just being a friend. You know what I mean? Seeing that, that really hurt. You know what I mean? And then of course, you know, just watching just King bleed out like that at the end, yo. Like it was almost like watching a friend die right in front of me, yo. I can't even lie, like when I saw that ended, it rocked my world, yo. It really rocked me to the core, yo. Like it really, it left a deep imprint on my mind. A lot of movies have left great imprints, but Menace to Society, it left a different, deep kind of imprint on my mind. Like I just remember the ending of the movie, and our friend Kenny was like, yo, he was like, see, he was like, this movie's like this to make you think. And you know what? And I was saying to myself, like, you know what? It's true. And it's just when I saw the ending and when I heard it, yo, I just remember being there 9 years old back in '93, yo, watching that movie, and my whole entire world was rocked, turned totally upside down. And I'm just sitting there like, I can't believe what I just saw. Even though it was a movie, but it felt so real. And I'm looking at this like, yo, is this really reality? Is this the way our people supposed to act? I mean, it really rocked my world. I'm looking like, yo, like, oh, I mean, I was like, that movie really broke me mentally at that time, to the point where it was on a Saturday and I'm already going to the mall. And around that time, where we had a mall called in Baltimore County called Westview Mall. And I remember the time frame around the time, God rest her soul, my mom, you know, but she was alive at that time. You know, I just remember, you know, going to the mall. I remember having fun, but I couldn't really have fun because that movie was so stuck on my mind. Like I remember just sitting down at a video game, just thinking about it, yo. Like that movie I couldn't get that movie out of my mind, yo. That's how much of an imprint it left on my mind that day. Like it really stuck with me and rocked my world, yo. And I just remember the time I was out there talking to my mother and my aunt's friend, and I told her, man, and I literally broke down crying. I literally broke down crying, yo. I literally, excuse me, I'm sorry. That movie had me in some serious tears. Like when I said I was crying, tears, yo, I was in some serious tears. Like I can remember the day, yo. Like I can just remember. You know what I'm saying? Like that day, man, will forever. Like I can't remember the exact day, but I can just remember that whole entire day and watching the movie. Yes, I was traumatized, y'all. Yes, straight facts. That movie, straight up and down, traumatized the fuck out of me. Like when I say I was traumatized, I was traumatized, yo. Like, oh my gosh. Like, whoa, what? Like that movie, mm, it hurt me to my heart to see that ending. But as I gotten older, I understand why the ending happened. See, of course, when you young, what I'm saying, you wanted King to get away, but it was like he said, he did too much to turn back. He did way too much to go on. Cause like he said in the movie, in the end, it always catches up to you. It always catches up to you. And I just remember seeing that he said, his grandfather asked him one time, does he care whether he live or die? Yeah, he do, but now it's too late. And to see that ending, it just rocked me to the core mentally. Like I was traumatized so bad. I was like, oh my God, like, and it just really broke me, man. Like it broke me down in the tears, man. Like I couldn't believe, like, seeing that reality play out like that, man. Like it just really crushed my soul, yo. It crushed my soul at that time frame. It really did, But see, the thing about it is, I'm glad that it did because that movie, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. That movie pretty much told me to never go into that street life. That movie pretty much showed to me you better not ever go in that street life. Because I told myself I'm not going to end up like King. I'm not going to go in that life. Why? Because I seen the result of King. I'm not going to go into that lifestyle. Why? Because you don't want to end up like King. And you don't want to end up like Old Dog because in the end, he got locked up at the end. And Old Dog had a lot of bodies and that videotape. You know what I mean? So when I saw that, it just told me, you better not ever go into that lifestyle, ever. Because that's going to be the result. They show both results in the end. When you in that type of lifestyle, that's going to be the results. Kane got killed and Old Dog got locked up. You only go to one or two places and they both start with a C. The cage or the casket. Kane went to the casket. Old Dog went to the cage. Old Dog went to that cage. Kane went to the casket. Hey, Marie Rita Yuck, in the end, all of their sins have caught up to them. It caught up to them. And it really rocked my world because, like I said, it left an imprint on my mind to where as though it traumatized me, but it traumatized me in the good way. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing about it was, like, I remember, yo, like in the yeah, yup, hey blood raw, like in '93, yo, that was a very violent and bloody year. 1993, it was a lot of murders that year. It was a deal. I remember it seemed like the murder rate just skyrocketed. And even Straight Facts said she was saying that the movie after it came out, they said the murder rate went up. The murder rate went up. It skyrocketed. Like I remember the city of Baltimore, we had 353 homicides that year. And see, like I said, man, like, it's really amazing how some people took it the wrong way, but I took it the right way. A lot of people really began to take on that movie and try to glorify it and live it out. Like I remember the time we was watching over our house and we was like teenagers when I was 18, and when it came down to the scene when they killed them dudes and the dude AWAX is like punk ass nigga, come on niggas, and my homeboys at that time they was all glorified like yeah yo they got them niggas. I'm looking like yo are you serious? This is black on black crime and y'all glorifying that? Y'all think that's cool? And you know the funny thing about it was, man, like a lot of people, man, it was like they really tried to like take on that lifestyle and really tried to emulate that. But at the same time, that movie wasn't. Now I could say, now I look at it both ways. It was there to program our people, but I will say to those of us who was awakened, to those of us now who are awakened, we know that movie. You know what I mean? It served this purpose. Like I said, it served me a great purpose. Hey, Kareem Smith, that movie served me a great purpose to the point where it told me to never go into the lifestyle, and you're never going to go into the lifestyle. Why? Because that is the result. I told myself I never want to end up like King. I'm never going to end up like King. And do you know how many guys, yo, do you know how many cats in this city that I've seen that are not here anymore? It's so many cats in my city. Like I told y'all, it was like a wave of them that got wiped out, yo. Like I told you before, it's so many faces in the city of Baltimore I do not see anymore. It's so many faces in B-More I don't see anymore. Real talk. And a lot of them wanted to be like Old Dog and Kane. And see, when you thinking that that lifestyle is cool and you want to try to walk in, you want to walk that path and you want to live it out, let me tell you something, man. You're gonna get wiped out one way or another, yo. You going to either the cage or the casket, yo. Like I remember the time I was at work, man, and I'm hearing one of my coworkers saying, like, yeah, man, I lost a cousin to that game. I lost one of my cousins in '87. I lost a cousin in '89. One in '91. One in '93. I'm looking like, damn, they dying every other year, and you losing family members. I'm looking like, God damn, yo. He's like, yeah, man, it's the game, yo. That's what it is. And I'm looking like, damn. And at the same time, he's right. But I'm also looking like, yo, you just losing your family, your population. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just painful to hear. But like you said, I mean, that's just the game. I mean, that's just what it is. And at the same time, he's right. I mean, you're going to be in that lifestyle one way or another. One way or another, it's going to happen. Whether you know what I'm saying, whether put it like this, I mean, you selling poison to your own people, so that's still murder. Whether you killing somebody with a gun or a knife or with that poison, you still helping to kill them. You were still helping to kill your people. When you really think about it, they are still there helping to kill their people. King was Nate Dogg's alter ego. Young Eldor, you know what? Somebody else said that, yo. Somebody else said that, and you know what? That could be a great theory. King was Nate Dogg's alter ego. King never really existed, a ghost character. And you know what's so crazy? Young Eldor, he was speaking from the grave the whole entire time. King was speaking from the grave the whole entire time. You sure, Blood Raw? You sure I'm dumb? You sure right about that, bro? Right, but also I got another theory. Remember at the end when he was dealing with that girl and the cousin came over there to fight her? Yo, what if that was not her? Yo, what if that was not her cousin? What if that was one of her boyfriends? What if that was her boyfriend? You feel me? What if that was her boyfriend? What if he was locked up and came home and found out she was pregnant by King? Or what if that was her boyfriend? Because look at the way how she hugged him. And look at the way how he said he was like, shit, I got to handle my business. Who talks like that to their cousin? You feel me? I mean, I'm just kind of throwing it out there right there. You feel me? I'm just kind of like throwing it out there. You feel me? I heard about that young elder. I mean, that's a possibility because he was speaking from the grave. But I mean, it did show Cain. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Throughout the movie. The granddad addressed Kevin. Yep, exactly. Yeah, it's just it's just crazy. It's just crazy. But like I said, what if that guy King stomped out? What if that wasn't Alina's cousin? But what if that, what I mean, that might have been the boyfriend? You feel me? What if that might have been her boyfriend or something? Mm-mm-mm. But yo, like I said, I mean, it was just like that movie was so straight to the point and it was laying. Like I said, I mean, they literally showed us how we kill each other with females. Yup, exactly. Yup. And yeah, man, that movie showed so much. You said old dog, my bad, Nick dog. Oh, like I said, I mean, it just had that, it just had that, kind of effect on me. You feel me? It had, it really left a deep and a really good imprint on me because, over the years I've seen so many guys, you know what I mean, try to take on that lifestyle. A lot of them went into that lifestyle and a lot of them tried to glorify that lifestyle. And what happened, a lot of those catsmen, like I said, yo, it's guys I went to school with, man. They was getting knocked off when I was in school. I'm talking about, I think ninth grade year. I think I went to like 3 to 5 funerals ninth grade year long. I think I might have went to at least like, I don't know, maybe like 5 to 7 or 8 funerals in high school alone, or at least heard about somebody getting killed. That was in high school, yo. Damn straight facts. Wow, like cats was getting knocked off while I was in high school. Right, you know what I mean? It really left a deep, not a dark imprint, but it just left a very serious imprint on my mind. And I just remember, I was on my phone not charging. Like I just remember for me, what it did for me was it just kept me away from that lifestyle because what I saw? I saw the consequences and the repercussions. See, if people peel back the layers, you feel me? And just really look at it from like a learner lesson, you can really see that, that's the reality that they was painting. They was showing you, what was really going on. But if you go in there, to glorify it, you're going to look at it you're going to look at it wrong instead of you looking at it from the angle of saying like, damn, like yeah, they showing what's real, but at the same time, you can't go out there and try to glorify that. And see, that's where a lot of people went wrong. A lot of people went wrong, and they tried to like live it out, thinking that it's cool. And I remember the time frame. Don't get me wrong; it's definitely a hood classic. But some, what I mean. But certain people, they still watch it from like a glamorization type of perspective. I don't do that. I never looked at that movie. I'm talking about that movie traumatized me so bad. I didn't even watch it for years. I didn't even want to own that movie. Why? Because it's like, why would I want to relive that type of image again? You feel me? Especially when, just looking at that image, especially when I saw, Yo, when I saw King's death on the uncut version, they show all the bullets hitting King. Cause on the movie version they will show it, but when they show the unedited version of King getting killed, getting shot up, oh my gosh, yo, it traumatized me even more. I was like, yo, King got hit up 5 times, and they show all 5 of them bullets going in him. I'm looking like, damn. You know, and like I said, it's so sad to watch that ending, but I can understand, and the reason why I'm glad that ending happened because, it can really have, it can really have like a long and lasting impact. You know what I mean? So that's why I say when they come down to it, it had a longer lasting impact on me watching him die because, Kane was out there in that lifestyle. He was out there, robbing, shooting, stealing. He was out there, in a life of crime and stuff like that. And all of his sins caught up to him in the end, and I'm glad that it did. Because, those are the consequences and repercussions for your actions while living in that life. Y'all want to be about that life so much, but guess what? Everybody that was up there trying to be about that life that they talking about, which is nothing but a life of destruction. You dealing with a life of chaos, destruction, murder, robbing, thieving, going to jail. It's a toxic lifestyle. And you killing your own people. And you mean to tell me that's something to glorify? To be about that life? You mean to tell me it's cool to live a toxic, negative life all the time over your shoulder and trying to prove to the next man you harder than him? Come on. But then you want to blame the white man for that? Nah. Come on, yo. Like, yeah, I cut it all off. Yeah, I felt like cutting it all off for real. Starting off fresh, cut it off. Right, you know what I mean? But like I said, that's the kind of effect that I had, what I mean, that it had on me. And I'm glad that it did. I'm really glad that it did because, 30 years later, by the grace of God, I'm thinking I'm reread about the grace of God and, watching that movie, I'm glad that movie had that kind of effect on me. Why? Because, what it did, it just kept me away from that lifestyle and it told me, that's the consequences and repercussions of your actions if you go into that lifestyle. And we was talking about that today. Like, yo, you mean to tell me that you want to go to jail for your gang? You want to go to jail because you want to ride for your man? You want to do all this type of bullshit, yo? You were in a lifestyle that is nothing but killing your own people. You robbing your own, selling to your own. You raping your own. You killing your own, yo. That's all what you doing. You were in a lifestyle of hurting people. And you think that's the lifestyle that's supposed to be cool about? Come on, yo. That movie Menace to Society left that kind of effect on me to say, like, you know what? You ain't going into that. And I saw the effects of it. I saw the effects of what happened to men and women. Let me tell you, bro. It is so many people from my generation. And I'm a millennial. I'm talking about so many 80s babies are gone, yo. So many 80s babies are gone, yo. Either they are locked up or they dead. From being about that life. For trying to be about that lifestyle. I'm talking about guys and girls. They are literally either locked up or dead or they overdosed. Or they still dying off. That movie had that kind of effect. This right to say, you know what, you better not ever go into that. I saw the consequences and repercussions, so when it came down to like guys, what I mean, trying to school me on the street now, when it came down to the older OGs, they would tell, what I mean, they schooled us to tell us like, hey, we outside TV, like, you know what, you know what I mean, the older ones back then, they told us like, look, shorty, yo, Like stay off them corners, yo. You know what I mean? Yo, they told us like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo, respect your parents, respect your elders. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, hit them books, go to school, do this, that, and the third. Though, shorty, don't go into this lifestyle, yo. This is what I do. You feel me? That's what the real OGs told us back in the day. You feel me? But see, that was when something happened to the point where these so-called OGs, like in the late '90s and the early 2000s, like I don't know what the fuck happened. It seemed like they was really trying to push the youngsters, you know what I mean, to really go out there. And it's like, they wanted to like try to force it's like they wanted to force that criminal lifestyle onto the goddamn citizens. And I'm looking like, yo, I'm not trying to live that lifestyle. Why? The OGs told me then, of course, I saw that movie, Menace to Society. Charles Rock Dutton, who was from Baltimore, who was in that movie, he was like an OG in that movie. He was one of the OGs trying to school King. Even his grandfather. Those were like real OGs back then. You feel me? Those were the ones that were schooling us and telling us to never go into that lifestyle. Why? Because that's what happens. And Charles Rock Dutton told him, he said, King, the hunt is on. So you're the prey. All I'm asking you to do is survive. That's all what he was trying to tell him to do, is survive. That's all he was asking him to do, is survive. Hmm. Yeah, seriously, like it left a serious major imprint on my mind to this day. And I'm glad and grateful that I saw that, movie at that time, even though I was way too young to be watching, something that, grown and violent for me to watch. That was just, that was pretty much a grown folks type of movie. And what up, Rashid Holmes? And like I said, I had no business watching it. But like I said, 30 years later, it paid off. That movie, Menace to Society, has really paid off for me. It did its job because it kept me away from a negative cycle. It kept me away from a lot of drama, toxicity, death. You feel me? Just like when I see guys, in and out of jail, they talking about the people had to put their house up. They had to put up this. They had to put up that money. Put up. They had to put up the house. I'm looking like, what the fuck? People are putting up their houses to bail these niggas out. Yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, yo, you mean to tell me that, yo, that is a cool lifestyle, yo? You always looking over your shoulder. You gotta worry about death, and then you gotta worry about if you gotta bring death to somebody. Come on, yo. You think that's cool, yo? Like, yo, niggas used to kill me when they be saying, like, yo, you ain't about that life. What life are you talking about? Like, yeah, he ain't do no dirt. I'm not trying to do no fucking dirt. If I know the motherfucking consequences and the repercussions, why would I put myself in that situation? If I seen what happened, not just from a movie, but also what I seen what happened to other people, why would I put myself in that kind of predicament when I know that's the kind of result that I'm going to get? If I know death, yo, listen, if I know the cage or the casket is one or two options to go in the lifestyle, why would I go into it? It's a rigged game. If the game is already rigged, you know what I mean? If the game is already rigged for me to fail in it, why would I get involved in it, yo? People, mom is gonna give me 1 second. I'm going to the bathroom. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Ouch. Oh, my bad. I'm back. Yeah, yo, like I said, man, like that movie pretty much summed up to me. That movie pretty much summed up to me to show me that when you in that kind of lifestyle, you go to one or two places and they both start with a C, the cage or the casket, one way or another, yo. And it's a very vicious cycle, man. And like I said, what that movie did for me, it just showed to me that I never want to go into a lifestyle, you know what I mean, that's going to be hurting people, and also, that can bring drama and toxicity to your family, especially if you come from the type of stock, you know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? Because like I said, I mean, oh yeah, thanks Rashid. Oh yeah, shout out to my Ravens. Oh yeah, my boy kicked ass last night. You need to put respect on him, man. Yeah, like I said, man, that movie, like I said, it left a major impact on me. Yeah, you know what it is. 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 You know who it is. But yeah, back to what I'm saying though, right? Thanks, Rashid. And like I was saying, man, that movie, it left a very thoughtful type of impact, man, to the point where, one of these days I wanna oh yeah, Rashid, thanks. Yeah, man, like I said, I just think that then let me sort of try not to lose my train of thought. It just left a great type of impact on my life, man, because that's something that I want to share with the youth one day. Because one of these days, they might ask me, like, wow, man, like a movie saved your life. Yes, it did. Like, it really kept me away from a lot of danger and a lot of harm. And it just kept me away from, you know what I mean, that lifestyle. And it's so crazy because it really, you know what I mean? Like when I seen cats growing up in that lifestyle, they will always try to nitpick with people that's not projecting that type of energy. Like you trying to be street, you trying to be hard or something like that, And they will always try to make it seem like, somebody that's not portraying that they corny or this, that, and the third. And I still look at that like, if that's not me for real. You feel me? Cause I still really wonder all the time, like, they still always try to like underestimate people like that all the time. Like if you're not looking a certain way, talking a certain way, or you might sound a certain way. You know what I mean? Like it really put me almost like into a shell of myself, man, because, like I'm saying to myself, I'm not trying to project that kind of energy because if that's not in me, then why would I try to project it? And it really you know what I mean, like traumatized me in my 20s because like one of the main things that used to bother me was that it seemed like them niggas really tried to take it to another level to the point where it was like everybody was trying to emulate trying to be some street nigga, yo. Like like everybody was trying to be some street nigga, trying to be the hardest man out. And what I noticed, like a lot of times they couldn't even tell who was the damn citizens, who was the criminals. So a lot of times they wind up, fucking around with the regular citizens. You feel me? And see, my thing is this though, right? If I'm a regular citizen, you know what I mean? And the thing that used to really kill me was these street niggas. They will always try to school you. Yo, it's like they would try to school us all the time on some street code and on that bullshit. And I be sitting there looking at them like, yo, I'm not trying to hear that shit, yo. I ain't trying to hear that shit, yo. Yeah, yo, what's how it is around here, yo. Niggas don't be playing, yo. I don't give a fuck. Yo, niggas gonna see you, yo. Niggas gonna kill you. Man, whatever, yo. Do whatever the fuck you gonna do, bro. That shit don't bother me. Niggas ain't, yo, listen, yo. And guess what? All the niggas who was like that, guess what? They are gone. I'm talking about all of them. Either they are locked up or dead. And I'm talking about my generation, specifically the 80s babies. So many of them have been wiped out of here for trying to be menace to society. What up, King Hazy? For trying to be menace to society, trying to live out a lifestyle that has major consequences and repercussions. And then the sad part about it is, y'all wanted to school us. They wanted to school us on the code of not snitching, but they were the main ones on themselves and each other, which made no goddamn sense. I be looking like, really? Y'all trying to be menace to society. You want to school us on some code about surviving the street, but you're not even here now. So what the fuck was all that schooling for? You wanted to school us on some shit to survive in that you're not even here to see no more. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that some shit, yo? The same motherfucking people that tried to school us on surviving the street never survived it. Some maybe did, but most of them gone. Ain't that a bitch? They schooled us on all the codes, what to do and not to do, but we still here. But they not. Ain't that something? See, that's why I'm glad that movie had a major impact the way that it did. Why? Because it kept me away from a lot of unnecessary bullshit. That movie, Menace to Society, it really left like a serious imprint that I would never forget for the rest of my life. Because what it did, man, it really changed me for the better. Not to say I wanted to go out there, but of course, a lot of times when you're growing up, you seeing cats in the street. A lot of times, you seeing what they doing. They got the money, the clothes, the cars, the women, and stuff like that, and it kind of make you want to like, you know what I mean, like in the way how people glorify it. You feel me? It kind of make you like, like dang, you know what I mean? Like I'm, you know what I mean? Try to, it's like you want to act a certain way. And the funny thing about it is, a lot of guys wanted to get in their lifestyle and try to act that way. But guess what? Many of them came from great homes. Many of them came from two-parent homes. Many of them came from the suburbs as well. But many of them wanted to live their life to say, yo, we came up hard. I'm looking like, yo, if you didn't, you didn't, yo. It's cool. It's cool if you didn't, yo. It's cool if you didn't. Right, and at the same time, just because you grew up in the city, that don't necessarily mean that you gotta take on that lifestyle as well. Why? Because guess what? There are many of us in the city who've been around it, but we want to take on that lifestyle. Why? Because we knew what the fuck was gonna happen. We knew the consequences and the repercussions. Like I said, I mean, seeing, the whole lifestyle, it was toxic. I mean, his mom was on dope, father got killed. I mean, come on, Purnell locked up, and then his cousin Harold got killed. You feel me? And come on, I mean, that's a really sad thing, man. And it's just really sad to this day that we still see cats, man, trying to live that out. They still trying to be a menace to society, man. And it's not a coincidence that that type of lifestyle and image is still being pumped out here. It's really sad, yo. It's really sad and it's hurtful. Cause like I said, when I saw Kane just bleeding out, man, and his homeboy, and his main man Stacy holding the man like fight, fight. And when I saw that blood coming out of his mouth, I'm like, oh my god, yo. He just holding the man, and that all that blood come out of his mouth. It just looked so real, yo. Like that ended, it just, yo. What up, C Mac? What's going on, bro? Be more city in the building. C Mac King Hazy. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. You already know what time it is. Yep, yeah, man. And like I was saying before, man, like I'm really grateful, to be alive. Oh yeah, we on top of the league, see, man. Yep. Oh yeah, man. Oh W, you a trip, man. W Pink Courier, yep. Hell yeah, I don't know, y'all be creeping. I always think we gonna steal something. Hold up. What was that shit? Look, nigga, I told you, stop showing the fucking tape. Man, why you keep on bitching about my tape, man? God damn, ain't shit gonna happen. Alright? Alright? Damn. We just gonna find these little marks and smoke them. It ain't that hard. Look, nigga, as long as ain't no old who the fuck gonna be out there old 12 o'clock at night, man? Shit, me, I smoke anybody, man. I just don't give a fuck. Hit this, man. Not me, alright? I ain't killing no kids. You know what, nigga? You acting like a little bitch right now. You acting real paranoid as shit. Now these motherfuckers smoked your goddamn cousin in front of you, nigga. Blew his head off in front of your face and you ain't gonna do shit? You acting like a little bitch right now. And man, fuck that, I ain't gonna let that shit ride. We gonna go in here smoke all these motherfuckers. I don't care who the fuck out there. God damn it. Is you down, nigga? Man, both of y'all shut the fuck up. Both of y'all acting like some motherfucking bitches. Scared to peel these punk ass niggas cats. Man, give me a motherfucking joint, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. That shit crazy. How about you go ahead and get us a burger, stupid ass bitch? Fuck you niggas. Time for both of y'all niggas to go, okay? And guess what? Both of them literally gone. She said, both of your time to go, okay? And guess what? It was their time to go. Look at the allo, yo. Look at the subliminal, yo. That was genius. It's time for both of y'all to go, okay? And it was their time to go. Yo, when old dog shot that dude, yo, with that shotgun, it was like he disintegrated, yo. Yeah, nigga, break your boom. I'm like, damn. Yo, he literally, yo, when he shot him with that shotgun, yo, that motherfucker disintegrated, yo. Both of y'all acting like some motherfucking bitches. Don't you think it's about time you gave my money? I told you, man, I told you, man, I got your money. The fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet, motherfucker? You best be coming in my cash or else. Fuck you, Jack. Fuck you, Jack. Think you Ron O'Neal something? Ain't your bitch, nigga. What you gonna do? What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? Hey, man, squeeze that shit, man. Just spent 5 motherfucking years in the joint. Told you I pay your monkey ass when I feel like it. Better suck my dick. Vodka, 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 vodka. Tat, 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 what the fuck, man? You owe me some money, motherfucker? Hell no, but here you go. That shit crazy, yo. Tat, 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 what the fuck, man? You owe me some money, motherfucker? Hell no, but here you go. What's that? Tat, 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 what the fuck, man? Tat, 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 what the fuck, man? What's that? Tat, 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 what the fuck, man? Yeah, they keep on trying to like. See, Mac, you crazy, yo. And that's funny, we laughing at that shit, yo. Hell yeah, that shit crazy. Be it tomorrow night, but about 10:30. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Do I stutter, motherfucker? Do I stutter, motherfucker? But you scared to come to this neighborhood at night, motherfucker? Huh? You scared the black man steal for your funky white ass is you? Now get the fuck out of here. Hope you find your way down Compton Avenue, motherfucker. Ooh, man, it's a good ass fight. Like King beating your ass the other night. Yeah, nigga. Bet you'll be the motherfucking King. The 5 will get this robbery tape. Believe that shit. Man, believe that shit, man. Like King beat your ass, nigga. Fuck King. Fuck about the goddamn King. Fat pudgy motherfucker. What's a nigga? Fuck King. Fuck about no goddamn King. Lost the shit out that pen. Kane. Fuck about no goddamn Kane. Nigga, fuck Kane. Fuck about no goddamn Kane. Oh, it was bad as shit. Hell no, W. Pink career, yup. Yeah, that white man had no business rolling up in Watts like that. Nissan Maxima, 1990. Yup. And he showed the cops the robbery tape. Yes, he did. Yup. I want to know what happened to Chauncey at the end. Like, did they, you know what I mean? Did they kill him or something? Or here's another theory. What if old dog went to kill Chauncey and he got locked up? Yes, he did, W. Yup. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Old dog got arrested at the end of the movie. So, W, what if old dog killed Chauncey and he got locked up? What if that happened? You think that's a possibility? Yo, that could be a possibility. That could be a possibility that he found out Chauncey was going to send him that tape. So he went, yup. Thank you, W. Yup. Old dog did get arrested at the end of the movie. Yes, he did. Old dog did get arrested at the end of the movie. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Mm-hmm. I think he did. I think he probably, you know what? Because at the end of the movie, now we already know Old Dog had like four fucking bodies already. The two Koreans, the dude at the burger station, and then the junkie, in the alleyway who wanted to suck him off and that crazy shit. Yeah, he had four bodies. Yo, and you want to know what's so crazy, yo? You want to know who Old Dog looked like, yo? Who was like in the real life? Didn't Old Dog look like King Von? Yup, Tupac was supposed to be in the movie. Yes, he was. I thought he was going to be Old Dog, but he was supposed to be Sharif. Now, don't get me wrong. If Pac was Old Dog, he still would have nailed it. But Lorenz Tate was right for that role. And he was only 17, yo. Yo, Old Dog, he scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Lorenz Tate scared the shit out of me in that movie. He was fucking scary. I gotta say, between him and Old Dog, they were fucking scary. Bishop and Old Dog, they are two of the scariest black hood niggas ever seen on film. Them two cats, yo, I can't even lie to you, yo. I watched Juice one time, and I ain't gonna lie, one time I hit a blunt and I was watching Juice, yo. I watched that movie on YouTube, yo. I seen it from a grown perspective, yo. That movie looked totally different. Yes, he was. Old Dog was the star of the flick. Guess what, yo? Bishop and Old Dog, they parallel. They are like one of the same. Bishop and Old Dog, yo, they were no joke. But I gotta say, like, yo, I respect Old Dog a little more because he didn't kill his homeboys. You feel me? But it's like Old Dog, he still was just ruthless, yo. Old Dog was just ruthless. Old Dog was just ruthless, yo. He was just, but wow. I mean, I was looking at it like, yo, that shit crazy. Gray Mustang with them gold Daytons, yes. That Mustang was no joke, yo. Yo, you know how many cats in the hood wanted that Mustang? Yo, when I saw that Mustang, I'm looking like, yo, I want that car when I grow up, yo. That burgundy Mustang with them Daytons on it, yo. Oh my gosh, yo. That joint was so fly. And then, of course, in the movie, you know what's so crazy? A lot of people laughed at the part when he was said we supposed to be brothers. That line was way more deeper, yo. That line was supposed to hit him. Hell yeah. Hey man, I'ma pay you. Yeah, yo. I don't want any trouble. Just get out. I feel sorry for your mother. Once he said that, that set old dog off, yo. I mean, yo, to see somebody like a old, yo, like Lorenz Tate at 17 play that kind of role and pull it off and be so convincing like that, yo, that's talent right there, man. And just knowing that that movie, man, stood the test of times, man. It stood the goddamn going test of times, man. And even to this day, like all of those elements, we are still seeing it, man, times 10, if not more than that. Even at this time frame, yo, and it's so crazy. Like I said, I remember coming up, man, 90s, early 2000s, seeing it, man. Like so many guys got dropped. Yo, C Mac King Hazy, tell him, yo, it's a lot of brothers in the city that we don't see no more. It's a lot of cats that we grew up with or that we seen in the city. It's a lot of faces in the city of Baltimore that we don't see no more. Tell him, yo. Tell him, C Mac. He said, already. Yup. Yup. So yeah, man, I just wanted to come to y'all for like a good hour, not too long. But I just wanted y'all to know that, I want to thank the Hughes brothers, for making that film. The effect that that it's had on me in my life, and how much it has changed my life, and just knowing 30 years later, I'm able to be here to share my story. You know, I'm still here to be able, share my story and the kind of impact that movie has had on my life and what it has done for me. And as far as keeping me out of that lifestyle and, not being in the streets and just me being, productive, I'm really grateful, man, to be 39 going on 40 because this really hit me today, and I want y'all to think about this. The age where you are right now, a lot of people did not see that age. You were at an age right now in your life a lot of people did not make it to see. That's real. Think about where you are right now in your life. At your age, as they say, a lot of people did not make it. A lot of people did not make it to see your age where you are. Real shit. There's so many people that have come into this world and never saw the age where you are. Real shit. A lot of people did not make your age. That's a fact. A lot of people did not make it to see your age. So think about that. Be grateful that you made it to the age where you are. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here for a while. You know what I mean? Chill out for the rest of the night. And like I said, family, I'm glad I'm able to share this story with y'all. Hey, Camilla Torrance. Hey, Camilla Torrance, to share the story with y'all about the movie Menace to Society. And I'm glad and grateful that it has had a major impact on me in my life and what it has done for me. And like I said, peace to all the actors and everybody who played a role in that movie, bringing that to life because it was definitely amazing. So one love once again. Peace out.